Hi, welcome to or back to my channel, Mel KB Vlogs. It is a crazy busy week this week. I am so overwhelmed. Not really, I'm excited, but thinking about it is a lot. So I have 5 auditions this week. That's a lot. Here's my little schedule. It's pink, everything is pink, which everything pink is theater related. We have a lot going on. Within that, I still have to work and make money whenever I can. So it's Monday morning. I did not sleep well at all last night. I honestly haven't been sleeping very well for like a week. So trying to figure that out, but yeah, it's making me have a really hard time focusing on my day job work and just having like a clear mind, and I don't want to overdo myself before auditions then because I'll have trouble remembering the combos and things. So I'm trying to just figure it out, take everything day at a time. But yeah, didn't sleep well last night. I let myself sleep in an extra hour to like try to make up for all the tossing and turning. So it is now 10:20 a.m. I am working on an article. Oh, I've gotten a pretty good amount done. I already felt like, oh, I didn't do anything, but that's pretty good. And I'm gonna write a little bit longer until I get to about 1,000 words written. And then I have an audition that I have to leave here by 1 o'clock. So we're gonna go into prep for that after I'm done writing. I don't know if you guys saw last week's vlog, but the morning of an audition, I was rushing so much and I didn't have a headshot and resume stapled together. So last night, I got all of my headshots for the week. I picked out which ones for each and I have them all ready. So we don't need to worry about that this week. I'm just getting my stuff together, gonna put it in the bag. I just ate lunch, so I'm just gonna like chill and digest, and then I'm leaving in about 40 minutes to go to the audition. Guys, not gonna lie, that was rough. Oh, so when I got to the audition studios, I started to feel like nauseous and like cramping in my stomach, and I don't know why. Literally felt like I was fighting for my life. I don't think I have like a stomach virus or anything because I'm eating right now and I'm fine. That was weird. So then I was like, should I leave? And I kept like trying to figure out if I should leave or not. But my friend was I was in the first group to dance, and my friend was like, just try. You might, like, once you're distracted by like learning the choreography, you might feel better, but if you don't, and if you leave the room and then they call your name, I'll just tell them she had to go. Which, like, that's a normal thing people do. It's not weird or rare. So I was like, oh God. So literally right before we went in, I was like, oh my God, oh my God. But he was right. Once we started learning, I got distracted and felt okay. And of course it was very like cardio, high energy, difficult, but I feel like I did pretty well. So that's good. I did get cut. However, a lot of amazing people got cut, so you just never know what they're looking for. Today I wasn't that, and that's fine. I still felt good about how I performed. I picked up the choreography. I felt strong. I feel like I performed it well, so that's all that matters. And yeah, and then once we left the room, we had to like wait to hear who would be kept. And I like started to feel sick again. I was like, what is going on? So then I didn't even think I could like make it on the subway because I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So took a cab home, and now I'm having some pretzels, which is, I'm like feeling a little bit better, but I don't know, just something weird is like going on with my body. And I do have to remember that I literally had surgery a month ago where they went into my like abdomen and cut stuff out. So I don't know, maybe my body is getting used to all of this activity and also getting used to like, I don't know. Who knows, but again, we're taking it day by day. I'm gonna try to relax. I have to write some more. I have to write 2,000 more words. But I just hope I feel okay. I finished writing my article. All I have to do now is upload it and choose photos for it and stuff like that, which usually takes about another hour, hour and a half. But I'm gonna relax a bit. And I just made this lovely dinner of salmon, broccoli, and rice. I feel like I needed a really like healthy, hearty meal. And just gonna watch some TV and relax and then see if I'm up to finishing that tonight. It is 7:20 p.m. All right, y'all. It is Tuesday morning. I actually slept well, which we are going to take that as a huge win because I really have not been sleeping well at all. My hair is very silly today. We're gonna ignore that. And I felt fine when I woke up, and then as I was drinking my morning latte, I got that like wave of feeling nauseous again. I don't know what is going on. So that is frustrating. Basically I have therapy at 10:30, and then I'm gonna head over to tap class after that at Steps. And in the meantime, it's 8:40 right now. I'm going to do final edits on that article I finished last night, submit it, and then start an outline for a new article. That way I can have my editor approve it and I can start working on that possibly later today. So that's the morning plan. And we're watching the Today Show, of course. You guys, I figured out why I'm nauseous. Oh my God. It must have been yesterday. I accidentally took 2 of my birth control, which I am on for my endometriosis. And my body is very sensitive if I miss one or if I take 2. And I just went to take today's and I was on the wrong day. And it must have been yesterday where I took 2. That's why I don't feel good. Oh my God, that's so funny. Wow. It is actually so nice out today because it's been like 10 degrees in the city, and I'm like, oh wow, it literally feels like spring, but it's probably like 30 something, but I like it. Okay, it's, what day is it? Wednesday morning, and today on the docket, I'm trying to write as much of an article as I can, which I tried last night, and I literally spent 20 minutes and completed 1 sentence. Like, my brain is just not there right now. It gets very hard to balance you know, being in the theater mindset and then switching over to doing my writing about food. Like, it's just, especially when I'm like excited about auditions or like tired from class and wanting to put my energy towards all of that, like there's always so much I could be doing with theater. So we need to take a deep breath. The stress is starting to like get there, if you know what I mean. This happens every audition season, but this is my first true audition season post-pandemic, because I've been kind of away doing ships, and before that it was not real audition season. It wasn't like this. And you know, I have this new type of day job, which is amazing how flexible it is and how I don't have to physically be anywhere. But yeah, it's getting to me a little bit. So anyway, we're gonna try to manage that stress a little bit. But on the docket today as well is I have a voice lesson at 1. I'm doing a dance private lesson at 5 at the Audition studios, and then after that I'm running over, I'll be like 15 minutes late to a tap workshop that I signed up for. So it's like a weekly workshop where we're learning audition technique for tap and stuff like that. So it's a big day. I'm focusing on so many things, and I was really gonna try to like cram in this article this morning, but I don't want to exhaust myself for all of the things I have later today, which I am putting a lot of money into, and I want to get the most out of them, and I want to be like present for them. So we're gonna figure out that balance. Okay, you guys, I need to spill some tea because my brain is yap, 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 yap. So let's just spill it. Okay, so this week I've noticed I've been getting a lot of like not positive thoughts as I'm kind of going through the week, or just like sitting and relaxing. And it's a lot of things that I think a lot of actors struggle with, but I've been pretty good at like keeping a positive mindset and like keeping out the noise and all of that. But for some reason this week I've noticed that I'm struggling with comparison and a bit of jealousy. And mainly I've been comparing myself to people in the way of like right now in my life with like the auditions and class and trying to improve certain things. Like, it's not easy. This is all, someone is singing outside. They need to stop. Hold on. Anyway, like, it's just a lot of work and it's not easy, and you don't know when that work is going to pay off. And I think that's the hardest part about this industry, is like, I might have to grind like this for a long time before you get that thing that validates that hard work and you get to enjoy it. And although I have been enjoying the process a lot more than I have in previous years, you still hit certain days where you're like, I really just want to like relax. I want to like have fun and do the thing, you know? So I've been comparing myself a lot to people who either on social media or people that I actually know, and I like know their story, where I'm like, oh, that all happened so easily for them. And yes, they still worked hard, but they didn't work any harder than me. And it happened to them years ago. And I've been getting to enjoy their goal, and I'm still out here working really hard. And that is just such a dangerous thing to like let your brain do. But I don't know, if you're an actor and you're watching this, tell me if you do that too. I'm trying not to like let myself sit into that, because it's not productive. It's not going to do anything for me. But I also need to acknowledge that that's like what is going through my brain sometimes, and I can't help that like pang of jealousy that I get when I'm like, oh, I've been working as hard as that person and they're on their X number Broadway show now and I'm not. Or like, even I'm working as hard as this person and they're getting all of these audition appointments and I'm not. But at the end of the day, every journey is different. Even though I know some of these people, I might not know their like the deepest intricacies of their life. Just like some people don't know that I struggle with a lot of chronic illnesses, and on a daily basis I am like fighting for my life to get my butt to an audition or dance class. A lot of people don't know that about me. So there could also be people looking at me like, oh, Mel has achieved these things and I didn't. That's so easy for her, when like in reality that's what I was struggling with. So I need to remember that these people I'm comparing myself to might have things like that I'm not seeing. And if they're not, whatever. Yeah, it's just, it's hard. And you all know that I love to be happy for my friends, and that's like one of my favorite things, is to see them succeed. And this isn't really like very much about my friends, it's more about like other people I'm auditioning with, or like people I literally don't even know on the internet. And I am like so happy and excited to see people achieving and living their dreams. It just can be a little bit hard when you're like, okay, when is my next dream gonna come true? Like, I wish somebody could just come down and be like, it's gonna happen soon, or you know what I mean? Because there are just some days where like, although I am enjoying like auditioning and living this dream that my younger self did really want to do, like living in my own apartment, going to Broadway auditions every week, having an agent, having friends on Broadway, like all of that, I'm enjoying that. But sometimes I just want to like have a costume rack with my name on it and put on my mic and my wig and walk out on stage and tell a story. Some days I just like wish that's what my nights looked like. And obviously that's the goal. That's why I'm doing all of this. But I think these feelings tend to come up during audition season a lot, because things can feel so close. Like when you're auditioning for a certain show, you can like see yourself in those costumes doing it. And then when it like doesn't happen, like you don't even get a call back. It's like, wow, I really thought I saw myself doing that. So yeah, a lot of it's just humbling, and I'm gonna try not to like let it get to my brain too much. I think it's important to acknowledge the feelings that you have, and I'm not gonna, you know, be making these videos to you guys and pretend that I have this perfect mindset and like I have everything figured out, because I don't. So yeah, that's my little tea time this week. I just am struggling with some comparison, and I'm gonna try to meditate it out and just keep focusing on me. Stay in my lane, focus on me. It's all gonna be okay. And it is okay to feel these feelings. It's human, you know? Yeah, see you later. You guys, I didn't tell you this earlier because honestly I was so nervous I couldn't say it out loud, but I had a dance private with Jessica Lee Golden, who played Val and then Cassie in a chorus line in the revival in 2006. My mom's calling, I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, I'm back. I'm eating this bowl from Dig In. It's delicious, but yeah, so maybe I'll put some like little clips in the corner right here from class.
You're so fantastic. I'm obsessed with you. Thank you. I love your energy.
So yeah, she was Val in the Revival in 2006, and that documentary that I have told you guys about called Every Little Step, she is like one of the main people that they followed in that documentary, showing her journey to booking Val. And I was obsessed with her when I was in college, and then she was like literally my full obsession, like my #1 Broadway idol. And then when I booked that role, I was like, oh my god, one step closer to being like Jessica Lee. So one thing about Jessica is she is amazing at turning, like dance turns, and that's something I struggle with a bit. So I reached out to her and we did a private lesson where she was helping me with that, and she just gave me such amazing notes and different things to practice and do, and it was just so validating and helpful and amazing. And she was just so kind, and it was just so cool getting to like work with one of my idols. And yeah, it was great, and I just felt so amazing. Feeling very positive now, where earlier today I was kind of struggling. And then after that, I went to the tap workshop that I'm doing, and it was great. I felt pretty confident in there. You know, tap is also like something that I'm working on, but I feel like I'm improving a lot. I was able to pick it up and I felt good about my technique. So that's all really positive, and I'm just really proud of myself for putting myself out there, like choosing to do a tap workshop where that's something I'm like not that confident in, but I was like, I want to be confident in tap, so I'm gonna put some effort into that. And then with Jessica, like choosing to work on something that is my biggest fear, almost in a way, like a crazy turn combo in an audition or a class. I'm like, ah. So like literally choosing my idol to help me with it takes a lot of guts to like be like, let me show her the thing that I'm least confident in. But she helped me so much, and she also was just so nice. Like she was saying really complimentary things about my dancing and about my strength and all of that. So I'm proud of myself. It's already 8:30. Focus on eating, relaxing, getting my stuff together for tomorrow because we have 2 auditions tomorrow. We will be up bright and early, 6 a.m. Santa's coming to town. Good morning. It's Thursday morning. Showered, got my audition fit on, and now I'm gonna make my latte. I'm feeling tired, but I actually slept pretty well. It's my favorite part of the morning. Makeup time. We have audition number 2 and 3 of the week. They are both dance auditions for 2 big regional theaters in the country. And one of them I actually worked at 11 years ago. And it is one of the best regional theaters in the country. Their shows are amazing. The town that it's in is just so idyllic. It's, if you get a show there, it's the best summer on earth. So I've always wanted to go back. So I'm auditioning for them today, and then another big theater. Have similar vibes of their seasons. So I'm just wearing the same outfit for both of them. One audition starts at 10, which means I need to be there at 9:30 for the names to be called. And then the next one, I believe, starts at 2, so I'll be there around 1:30. They're both at Pearl Studios, but there are 2 Pearls on 8th Avenue. The other main audition studio is Ripley, and there's also 2 Ripleys on 8th Avenue. So you always have to check which one it's at. You can't just be like, it's at Pearl. Which Pearl? 500 or 519? If you know, you know. So yeah, my auditions are at the 2 different Pearls today. I'm going to bring my laptop so that in between I can finish the article that I've been working on. Oh, I also had a realization. this morning, or I was just kind of thinking, wanted to share with you guys, is that a lot of people are like, don't make your career, your identity, all of that. But I had a moment this morning where I was like, I love being a dancer. I have so much pride being a dancer. I think like saying that I'm a dancer, number one, like that automatically, it tells so much about your character, and kind of like, it tells so much about who you are as a person in a way, because people who are dancers, professional dancers, means that that's something that they have been doing, most likely, unless you're like some weird genius, been doing since you were a child. It's something, it means that you have been pouring into a passion for nearly your whole life. And dancers are so resilient and strong, and the fact that we have to constantly be working and learning to get better, there are just so many things about being a dancer, and I think that's why I get along so well. I get along so well with other dancers, because we have this just underlying common thing that we can all relate to, of like loving something so much, and you know the hard work that goes into cultivating it and pursuing it and doing it. So I don't shy away from like making my career my identity, because it is. I'm a dancer, and me telling you that says so much about who I am. So yeah, I'm just feeling like very proud to be doing this, and I love getting to say that I'm a dancer. It means so many different things. It means a lot. Sorry, that was kind of my second tea time. I'm like monologuing my life away lately. Makeup is done, except for the lips, and I just made breakfast. Gonna have a nice fueling breakfast this morning, and then while I digest my food, I'll pack up everything that I need for the day. Then I'm gonna do all of my like warm-ups, physical therapy, stuff like that. Okay, we have like 20 minutes to get the body ready. It's really quite crazy and packed in here. Went to the first one, in and out, 30 minutes, ran across the street, and now, hey! There's Abby.
Remember when I was in the vlog, like...
Do you guys remember Abby?
Years ago? We were in Ripley auditioning for another chorus.
Oh my god, you were in those vlogs.
I know. Well,
I did get, oh shit, number 134. But I will, if I come back for the afternoon, I would be in the first group. So I'm like, should I go get lunch?
No.
I'm really just here because Abby's here. It's social hour now.
That's the only reason I come to these things, because I miss my friends.
She's a dweeb. What else can I tell them? This is so cinematically beautiful how I'm filming this.
You know, it's about the art. We do this for the art. We do this for the craft. I'm number 97. I was 255 when I signed up.
Wait, that's actually insane. Oh! Alright, well, I think that's it, everyone. I'll talk to you later.
Good luck, Charlie.
Okay, I just got out of both auditions. It's 3:30 and I'm just exhausted. It was like a long day, but the first audition, it was just taught very quickly, so I had to really like lock in and use my brain power to focus and get it, and I feel like I did really well, so that's great. I felt pretty confident about it, but then after I just felt like drained mentally, and then I tried to go to the second audition early, but there were so many people, couldn't get in. So then I grabbed lunch, worked a little bit, couldn't really focus. There were so many people that I knew around, so that was fine. But then went to the second audition, which started at 2:30, and then we learned a ballet combination, and we had to, so you learned it across the floor, and then we had to reverse it. So we did it both sides in our groups, and then we stayed in the room and learned a jazz combination in sneakers, and it was really fun, but really fast. So then that one as well, I had to really lock in mentally, because when we were learning it at a slower tempo, it was fine, but once it sped up, you didn't have time to think of what step was ahead, so I really had to like focus on that. But overall, that one was really fun. Just, again, tiring. And that's it. I'm on my way home. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday morning. Yes, I'm wearing the same top as yesterday. Don't come for me. I am a Lizzie McGuire outfit repeater. Original plan for today was to go to 2 auditions. I'm just stirring my coffee here. I had a singing audition at 10, and then I'm signed up for a dance call that starts at 11:30, and they're at the dance call, which is at 11:30, is at the Actors Equity Building, which basically, like, on 8th Avenue we have the 2 Pearls, the 2 Ripleys that I told you guys about, which kind of is where like most of the auditions happen. And then all the way up at 46th Street in Times Square is the Actors Equity Building. So that one is not close. And I'm gonna be having, I'll be having my little carry-on suitcase with me, because when I'm done for the day, I'm heading straight to the train to go see my family in New Jersey for the weekend. So the thought of having to run between those 2 studios, which are 10 blocks apart, plus like 2 avenues with my suitcase and my audition thing, that was just not the vibe. And the singing audition this morning was just another equity chorus call that I signed up for, but I did their dance call yesterday. So I've already been seen by this theater. I feel good about it. Time check, 9:34. About to start my 10-minute ab workout. Then I'm gonna do some stabilization exercises, PT stuff, and I'm hoping to be out of the house by 10:10. Done. I'm just gonna get all my stuff together and get going. Off to the Actors Equity Building we go. Hey guys.
Hi.
This is Paul. This is their first time on Mel KB Vlogs, so welcome.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, so we're in the Equity Building and we just did a fun audition for a theater's season.
Yeah, it was
regional
so
theater.
fun.
It was so fun. It was very like sassy vibes. Yeah, just like nice and sweaty. And like, didn't you feel like well, you didn't go to Sacramento yet, did you?
No, I have that
You had that today. Okay, so I went yesterday and it's just like cardio fast.
Oh.
And I feel like I needed that today, so it was
felt
a good
good for
warm
the
up
soul.
then. Yes.
Yeah, I feel like really good and energized. We were dancing as a unit, like really seeing each other.
Interacting with each other.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. So good vibes to end the week. Everybody in your mind, wish Paul good luck for Sacramento.
Thank you.
We got this. See ya. I'm in Penn Station now and I'm treating myself to Shake Shack. They have gluten-free buns.